Hey Cupcakes, welcome to Just Chats Fridays. If this is your first time on my channel, welcome, and don't leave without subscribing. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Click that notification bell if you haven't. If you're new or old and you haven't clicked the bell, click it. Also smash the like button, and yeah, it's Just Chats Fridays, guys. Happy Friday. It's my new Friday. Thank God it's Friday. That's a legit song, by the way. I didn't just make it up. But yeah, guys, it's Just Chats Fridays, basically our weekly debrief episode with the tea, with the cakes, the pillows, the blanket, just comfort, and just like, girl, what's been up with you this week? And basically what's been, oh, by the way, today's tea of the day is peppermint tea. I know you guys are not surprised. Guys, call all those like brands that manufacture the peppermint tea, call all those restaurants that, sell the peppermint tea. Just tell them that your girl is here, your girl needs the coins, your girl needs the coins. Yeah, just plug me, share yourselves drinking the peppermint tea with me. I've heard I'm the face of peppermint tea, and when people think about peppermint tea, they see me. So guys, like, just communicate the message. Anyways, so this week I've just been thinking a lot about what it is to, just have positive thoughts about yourself, and positive thoughts about your body, positive thoughts about what you're capable of and your potential. I think I've also just been consuming like a bunch of like content by Black people for Black people, and that's like, it is so on brand, guys. It is so on brand, and it is so eye-opening, like just realizing how much as Black people we don't rate ourselves, like we don't put ourselves like there. It's just like, okay, yeah, I'm Black, yeah, melanin popping, but you're just saying melanin popping. There's so many things about your Blackness that you think is a flaw, and I think like I'm not even gonna say that it's necessarily all linked with being Black. Some of these things are just linked to being a woman, but it just so happens that fuller figures, darker skin, certain like traits or body characteristics come with being Black because it's in our genes, and I think we don't really celebrate them. Not only do we not celebrate them, I think we take for granted how difficult it is to be accepting of like this whole situation, who we are, where we come from, etc. So basically for me, it's been a very like eye-opening thing, and I realized that I think I'm very like hard on myself. I watched a video where this girl was like, your stomach is the ginger, the extra spice to your whole look. Like every flaw of yours is literally just adding more flavor, because without your stomach sitting where it's sitting, your fupa sitting where it's sitting, or without that dimple on your butt cheek, or that stretch mark, you would just be a very bland and blank canvas. And she was even like, we're so unhappy. I'm actually just gonna insert it, like that little bit.
Everything is sitting where it's supposed to be sitting. Even my stomach is giving a little bit of ginger, a little bit of pepper, Maggi, salt. It's adding. Don't tell me you cannot wear that dress. Oh, my fupa is showing, my stomach this, my stomach that. Don't you know your stomach is... Why is it every time walking around just sucking it in? Sucking it in, sucking it in. We're not happy. We're not at peace. We don't have joy in our lives. We need to release the stomach. Who do we owe Black stomach to? Nobody. 2020, now big stomach you get, keep it.
But yeah, guys, like you're so unhappy. You're so unhappy holding your stomach in every single day. Like, just let it out. Let it out. You're so unhappy with your hair. You're unhappy with just so many things. You want your hair to do certain things, and it just can't. Let it be. Let it be. Be happy with like the space that you're in. And I think this is something that I've struggled with quite a bit. I've always been actually, let's be real. I've been very hard on my body. I remember being very young and thinking that I was so fat. I remember being in grade 11 matric and not wearing shorts that were past a certain part of my thigh because I just felt that it's too short, it's showing too much thigh. And I look back and I'm like, guys, I was so skinny. Like, in my head, I thought I was fat. I remember, like, there was a day where I asked my dad, like, do you think I'm fat? You know, and I think I was probably 16 or 17 at the time. And it was just like, wow, like, you look back now and you're like, I should have appreciated that body. I should have appreciated who I was then. And I think that's just like what I want to do. I really want to challenge us as Black women and as women, you know, to just think more positively about ourselves, think more positively about our capabilities, our potential, because we're literally just you are literally a vessel of potential waiting to come into fruition or to, you know, explode or to be tapped into. And we have all the power in us, guys. We have the power to, you know, be those CEOs, be brilliant, start those businesses, lose that weight. We have that discipline, you know, it's all in us. We were always beautiful. I think that's another thing that Beyonce said, like, we were beautiful. We knew that Black was beautiful before they even told us. We knew. And then they came and they told us that, you know, this is pretty and that's pretty and that's pretty, and we started changing things. But it's time for us to go back and realize that, no, we're beautiful and we've always known that we're beautiful. You just took it away from us. You just put girls on magazines that we can relate to. You know, you just made us think that having straight hair and being able to like flick my hair and do this, like my curls, my little hairline that's not sleeked down, you know, I know this one's a bit sleeked down because I was just trying to, but you see the fact that I'm trying to look cute for YouTube, you know, the fact that I'm trying to somewhat lay it down and tame it is a problem. It's a problem because it means that, like, I feel some kind of way about my hair. And for me personally, it's not even that I feel some kind of way about my hair. It's that I feel like my audience needs to feel like, oh, she look cute though, you know. I thought about it 50 times because I was like, I'm not ready to undo my hair. Like, I don't want to undo it. I'm enjoying just having it plaited like this. But I was like, what am I gonna do for YouTube? Like, my hair, you know. And it's just like, we need to all accept each other. We need to all accept that we're Black and this is everything that it means to be Black. Like, I'm Black and I'm powerful. I'm a superwoman, you know. So basically, I want to challenge everyone to start changing your mindset. And I think that the only way you can do that is by oof, it's so warm. The first thing we need to do is admit, you know, we can't fix something that we don't know or that we're unaware of, you know. So what I basically want to do, which is why I'm not sure if it's been in the shop the whole time, but I have my journal with me, and I want to write an open letter to myself. I know people have done, you know, a letter to a younger me or a letter to my older self, but I want to write an open letter to myself now, to the Black girl that's sitting in front of you now. And I want to write her a very, very, very affirming message about how she sees herself, you know, about her body, about her Blackness and how beautiful her Black is, how powerful her Black is, how rich, abundant her Black is. You know, I just want to tell this girl that you're enough. You deserve love as a Black girl. You're all that and more, because Black is king. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna do that. You guys know I'm not flaky with my shit. I don't just like come here and tell you guys, oh, do this, do that, do that. I actually do it with you. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna put this on a time lapse, and then I'm gonna write an open letter to myself. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then afterwards I'll read it out to you guys. Okay guys, so I'm ready to read what I wrote. Yeah, it was, at first it was just like trying to write what you think you want to hear and not being completely honest with yourself. And then like I got to a point where I had to start thinking about the things that I didn't like about myself and the things that I've always thought about that I've never admitted, and that got like a tad bit emotional and stuff. But guys, it's so important to actually do this. It's so important to reaffirm yourself and to give yourself those positive reinforcements. You know, positive reinforcements are not just thinking good things about yourself. It's not just positive thoughts. It's affirmations, writing it down, saying it out loud, doing things that support, you know, all of this positivity. So, you know, self-care is positive reinforcement. Exercising or eating well is a positive reinforcement. There's so many things we can do just to have a positive impact or to think positively of ourselves and our bodies and who we are as Black people. I think that as a people, we've been told every 2 seconds that you're not worth it, or it's so easy for us to compare a whole lot of other things that are happening or that we're seeing and consuming and think, well, I'm not that. So yeah guys, let me just read this. I think okay, let me read this. To my beautiful Black queen, I know you think you're not all that, but honey, you are. It's in the curve of your hips, the kink of your hair, and the gold of your skin. I know you think your laugh is too loud and you need to tone it down a notch. Don't do that, baby girl. Your laugh is the very essence of who you are. People love you for that lively roar. I know you think your hands are becoming wrinkled and darker by the crease. I know you think twice before you shake someone's hand because you worry that they feel like sandpaper and not like a woman's hands should feel. Those very hands are the essence of who you are, and they produce the labor of your fruits. Every wrinkle is an achievement. Those darkening creases show your fight. Your hands are beautiful because they're capable. I know you try by all means to soften your hair and keep it smelling clean and fresh, so that if anyone dares to come close enough to touch and smell it, they won't feel nappy or smell black. I want you to know that the smell of your hair and its coarse texture are the very essence of who you are. Your hair smells like a bouquet of rich ingredients that strengthen the strands of your crown so that it can stand tall and not fall down. I know you worry that your thighs are too big and your stomach won't sit flat. The rolls on your back are unflattering, not to mention the movement under your arms when you wave goodbye. Bukezo, you're beautiful. You're beautiful with all the fat, the rolls, the creases, and the dimples. Your body is strong and fit. It holds weight and gives you presence. Your calves are not too skinny. They're built slim, lean, and strong to hold up this beautiful Black queen that you are. I love you in your size 12 jeans and your bras that can't fit your side boob. I love this body the way it is today and tomorrow and the next day. You're powerful, beautiful, talented, and so capable. Embrace yourself. So that was my letter to myself, just addressing 1 or 2, or maybe 5 issues that I feel I'm always like holding back, I always look at my hands and I'm just like, no, they need I don't know, it's almost like, so not that, I don't know what I always think. I can't even articulate it, but I can only imagine how many things we criticize ourselves about, and it's just not all of this has got to do with being black. Some parts of being black, e.g. the hair products that we have to use and how they smell a certain way, etc. But they are the very things that give my hair the strands, and my crown, you know, is what it is and is as big as it is because of that very smell. You know, yeah, guys, it's tricky and it's tough to write things like that down about yourself, but it's so important to reaffirm yourself and to tell yourself that those very things that you hate are what makes you who you are. And if anything, they're not even hate worthy. If anything, they're things I should be celebrating. I should celebrate the darkening at every crease. You know, I should celebrate my skinny calves, you know, because they're carrying the beautiful brilliance that is me. And I need to think about myself in this way every day. These are the positive reinforcements I need in order for me to feel inside like that whole and rich person. You know, there's no point in being rich in pictures or being rich monetary wise if you don't feel rich inside. So yeah, guys, over and above everything that we're just trying to do in terms of keeping positive during COVID and you know, getting our hustle on and all of that, I just want to encourage you guys to just be honest with yourself, be open with yourself, address all the things that you don't like or that you're very hard on yourself about. Write them down in a journal. I'm sure you guys can tell the difference in my energy from the beginning of the video to now. It was tough, guys. It was tough. You really have to confront some feelings. Write it down, address it, get yourself to not think like that about yourself. Even if you do change, it's not to say that you know, having rolls on your back is necessarily a healthy thing or anything like that, but it's to love yourself in the process, to love yourself today. Yes, I could go and gym for the next 3 months and eat well and the rolls could disappear, but why must I only love myself once the rolls are not there? Why can I not appreciate myself today for who I am today and who I am tomorrow and the better person that I'll also be, you know, in the future? I need to love myself through the process, love myself through the damage. Just remain positive and remain affirming myself. I need to remain positive and continuously affirm myself, even in the darkness, even in the progress, even in the, you know, what you will, you know. Yeah, guys. I love you guys so much, Cupcakes. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe. I didn't think this video would be as heavy as I'm feeling, but I hope you guys will do this. Share with me if you do. You know, let's have a discussion down below where we just affirm each other and discuss things that we feel, you know, we're not happy with, especially as Black women, with our bodies or, you know, our lives. And let's just reaffirm each other and show each other that all these things that we think are shortcomings, if anything, they make us who we are. Those are the things that are the very essence of who we are, make up the very essence of who we are, and we should never shy away from them and we should celebrate them and know that every flaw makes us exactly who we are.